Good afternoon. I'm Cindy Roos, the Dean of Enrollment Services at Muskegon Community College. And with me today is Sandy Ring, who is our Assistant Director of Student Life and Success. And we're going to be talking about the adult market coming back to college. Sandy, I want to thank you for being with me today to have this conversation.
You're welcome.
And I'd like to begin by asking you, what % of students would you say attending classes at Muskegon Community College are adult students?
We have about 35% adult students.
35%. That's
Yes.
a pretty good percent.
Yes, it is.
And what is the average age of students at Muskegon?
26.
26. Okay. So we've obviously got a lot of older adults even bringing up that 18-year-old mark that most college students come in at. So that's
Yes, we
great.
do.
Now, one of the things I really wanted to talk to you about is I know that you have a new program that you've started within the last year for adult students who are exploring the notion of coming back to school. Can you tell us about the program and what is involved with it?
Yes, it's called boot camp.
Okay.
It's especially for the adult student returning to school who may have some apprehension. We walk them through the whole process in 6-week sessions, 2 hours once a week for 6 weeks, and it's absolutely free.
Oh, wow. That's a great deal.
It is. You can't beat it. It's free. We take them through the whole applying with help, financial aid, the compass placement testing, career assessments if they feel they need it, and what our support services are.
Okay. Now you said compass testing, and as an adult that scares me a little bit. So what is compass testing? Is that a pass-fail test, or what is that?
Absolutely not. Compass testing gives us an idea of what level you are at right now in your reading, writing, and math. And that way we can help place you into a course to build your skills from the level you're at right now.
Oh, okay. So that's good. So you're not going to like stick me in calculus if I'm only at algebra, right?
We wouldn't do that.
Okay, good. All right. And then working with adults, what types of fears do you most often encounter with adults coming to school? What sort of things are they facing, and what are their greatest fears?
The most often I hear that they're too old.
Too old.
They're old, they've been away from school for so long, they'll be the oldest one in the classroom, they don't remember how to study. They may feel they don't have support at home. They have responsibilities, they have to juggle work and school and add homework to that.
Sure.
And the cost.
Okay, and I can relate to that. I was an adult student myself, so I think probably my greatest fear is I felt like I was going to be a dinosaur in the class. And the thing that I found out when I got there was that there were other people in the classroom that looked just like me. So
yes,
it really helped ease my anxiety a little bit once we got started with it. But it's a scary time for adults to come back. Gaining that confidence again, I think that's something that's gained at the end. But coming in there, I can understand that. Can you tell us about some of the various support programs in place at the college to help adult students be successful?
Yes, we have a great tutoring center, and I suggest that the first week of class, if you feel like you're struggling or you're afraid already, sign up for a tutor.
Now, do you charge for that, or?
It's absolutely free.
Oh, excellent.
They can get help. They're entitled to one-on-one tutoring, 1 hour a week. We also have the College Success Center that works with English, reading, math. We have a writing center that helps with proofing papers, and there's some computer support down there also.
Wow, that's excellent. I know sometimes adults feel, as you mentioned before, that they're too old to start. What is your take on that? Do you really feel there's ever a time when adults are too old to start?
You're never too old.
Okay.
I believe that learning is lifelong, and with modern technology and as fast as things change, we all need to keep up with those skills.
Absolutely. Yep. And I know sometimes that first semester is a little bit tricky when you're getting started after so long, but I think the brain kind of snaps into it after a little bit, and it starts to become a little easier as you go along. It starts to remember how to study. Do you feel there's an advantage for the adult coming back to school to get a degree? Are employers actually hiring the adult student?
There are many employers that feel the adult student is very dependable. They're bringing in a good work ethic and knowledge of not just the classroom of what they've learned, but prior work experience.
Okay, so the best of both worlds.
Yes.
That's good to know. Do you have any words of wisdom, Sandy, that you could share with our adult students who are contemplating coming back to school?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
All right.
Take it slow. Don't expect to know everything right away. That's why you're coming here.
Okay.
We'll help you. We'll teach you the new things. Get acquainted with your instructors. Talk to them, bond with them. They can be a great help. And you are bringing classroom experience or working experience to the classroom.
Okay.
Talk to the younger students. Study groups are wonderful.
That is absolutely true too. I was amazed at how much I learned from the younger students when I was in school. It was a great two-way sharing of information, but I felt like it really kept me in touch with what the younger generation was involved with, and at the same time they were interested in hearing my stories of my life experiences, of what I have gone through that they were looking forward to starting in their lives.
It's a win-win situation.
And the bonding with the instructors, I think that's a really good point too, because I think sometimes, life gets in the way, and when you've got that rapport with your instructor where they know that you're really dedicated to succeeding in school, they're more understanding and willing to help you when those situations arise. So
Yes.
I think that's a really important point you brought up. What does an adult student need to get started, and how long does it really take to get through this paperwork process?
Well, to get started, we can help you with that by going through the boot camp sessions. Or if you're comfortable, just apply online on our website. Do the FAFSA online, that's the financial aid paperwork. You will have to come in to do the compass placement testing.
Okay.
And the career assessments are available if a decision on which way to proceed is needed. It can take a few days to 4 to 6 weeks, especially for the financial aid to come through.
So that's an important point for adults right now. If you are contemplating coming to school this fall, now would probably be the time to be doing that FAFSA.
Yes.
And actually we have FAFSA Fridays at the college starting up this Friday and every Friday for the month of May. From 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you just bring in your income tax return from last year and we will help you fill out that FAFSA so that we can make sure we've got it done right and have everything in place for you then before you start this fall.
It's a good idea to attend orientation as well. That's a great way to learn more about the college.
Absolutely, yeah. I know they help the student really get acclimated with just the layout of the building and how to find the different resources that are available to them. So that's a good point.
Counselors can also help with choosing classes that are appropriate for the next semester, and then they just have to enroll.
Sure. Now, do you find a lot of adults have no idea what they want to do still at this point?
There are many. Some come for upgraded training in what they've been doing, and some want to do something completely different. And we sometimes have to do a little work and decide what the best program might be for them.
Okay. But they figure it out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there opportunities for adults to network at the college with other adult students?
Yes, there are. We have a non-traditional student center and the student life office, and we welcome all of our adult students to come in, check their email at our computers, study, network with other adult students, and we have space to have study groups. I highly encourage study groups.
Well, I have noticed adults in your office area. When I walk by there, I usually see 1 or 2 adults at least sitting in there making use of the computers or studying in there. So it seems like it's a comfortable place that they feel they can go to.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Are there any other words of wisdom or anything else that you can tell us that might be helpful to our adult students thinking about making that next step?
Believe that you can do it. College can be such a rewarding experience.
Well, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.